Fortnite is one of the most competitive games out there with many tournaments and events, and has had some of the biggest prizes in gaming. While there are many good aspects of Fortnite competitive, recently there have been changes and just overall flaws. So in this video, I'm going to talk about them and how they can be fixed. First, starting with the problems. First thing I really want to talk about is specifically the regions. As many of you know, all tournaments are held in NA Central, which is a big problem for most people who do not have the money to move to Dallas, Texas to compete, because winning tournaments is almost impossible when you live in NA East or West, because there is so much delay. Now in zero build tournaments, this isn't really that big of a problem, but in builds, it really is. You can't make edits quickly, your builds can't take a while to play so you can't hold walls, and your gameplay just becomes overall worse. It's pretty much up many people's chances at competitive in America and in Canada. I think they should also add some more servers to Europe and add some servers to other countries that don't have them, like Africa, so then they also have a fair chance of going pro in this game. The next problem I have is Siphon. I really think Fortnite competitive needs to add Siphon back really bad. Siphon is when you kill a player and you get 50 HP or shield. Now I do believe it is in FNCS, but I think it needs to be in all tournaments and in ranked. This is because third parties are a really big problem in the game, and as if someone pushes you right after you fight someone, unless you're like good, like really good, then you're just kind of cooked. If you fight someone and you're on 1 HP after the fight, and someone 100 pushes you right after, there's like nothing you can do. Especially when a lot of players are now forced to play high ping in the tournaments, you can't hold a wall in the box, so especially those players are cooked. And it's kind of hard to get out of situations because the movement this season is just really bad. The only movement options are the wings or shockwaves. Wings aren't that good in my opinion, and you can easily get beamed at the sky, and it's like asking for the whole lobby to see you. Shockwaves are good, but they run out really fast. This is why many people are using a flowberry fizz for movement, and it's actually kind of sad. A healing item is being used for movement, like that's how bad you know the movement is in the game. I think they need to add the grapple blade back because that was like a really good form of movement. Next, I think they need to make changes to ranked. Ranked literally just feels like pubs, but with a different name and just putting like a different like icon next to your name. It's not like the tournaments in the sense of the loot pool, which I think they really need to have the same loot pool, because playing ranked with like Zeus and like now this new water bending thing, it's just annoying, and I don't think it should be in the game. And I think it would be better practice for competitive tournaments if ranked and comp had the same loot pool. And I think the percent needs to change. I mean, gaining in elite and champs is the most tedious thing, and actually makes no sense sometimes. Sometimes I die off spawn and I'll stay the same percent, but if I get 3 kills and die mid game, I'll lose. Like, how does that make sense? And now it's not the fact that I lose I get mad, it's the fact that it just doesn't make sense at all. Like, I mean, they need to really fix it, and I think they should add back when you play your first game, you don't lose anything, because like, it's your first game, you need to warm up on your first game, and like, you're already going against people playing for a while, so I think they need to add back not losing any percent on your first game. I think they need to fix the scoring system to make it match more arena, because team modes in ranked is also just really bad. In arena and champion league, all team modes gave the same amount per kill for everyone, with 5 points. And I think that's how it should be in ranked. Instead of taking a kill and dividing it percent among every player, just give like the kill percent you get in solos to everyone in team modes, if that makes sense, because just like squads like so hard to rank up, especially, and it's like impossible unless you have like a god team killing like half the lobby. And my last problem with competitive are just the glitches. Sometimes the game will bug out and tell you can't play the tournaments on a different region, even though you are on the region you were originally playing on. Or it will say you can't play the tournament with a different teammate, despite having the same teammate. When you get this glitch, you can't play the rest of the tournament, and it's just really annoying. And this has happened to me like 3 times, and that's messed up my chances at qualifying. And I've tried contacting Epic Game Support, but they're just not that much help, honestly. I mean, one time they were pretty helpful, but they just couldn't do anything about it, honestly. And like, they said it was like the system, which doesn't really make sense, but just didn't really make sense to me. And I think they really need to fix this, because it's really messing up a lot of people's chances. Now that I have said the problems, how can they fix this? Well, I think they should bring back competitive for all NA servers, bring back Siphon, bring new servers to other countries that don't have them, bring back the grapple blade, bring back arena, or change ranked and make it better, and patch their bugs. That's what I think would make Fortnite competitive more enjoyable. Anyway, that's what I think, but do you guys agree with me or do you guys disagree? And do you guys have any more problems with Fortnite competitive? If you do, just comment it down below. Anyway, That is it for me. If you did end up enjoying the video, consider liking and subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Seriously, subscribing does help out a ton, so just consider hitting the red button. I also stream on Twitch daily, so just go follow my Twitch. But yeah, that's it for me. Have a great day, and I will catch you.
We've been through pain together, can't switch, be the same forever. New piece, I can claim whatever. Choose dance, on my chain wherever. Yeah, I know